Nothing's too low, nothing's too dirty, nothing's too scary, nothing's too dangerous, nothing's too base or bloody.
Reporter Mark Stamey is another Post legend.
I do disasters. I do airplane crashes, subway wrecks, train wrecks. I'll use anything that I have at my disposal to get close enough to get factual information into the story. Binoculars, night vision, the kind of light amplification equipment that allows you to see in the dark without being seen. I keep an inflatable outboard motorboat in the trunk of the car. Believe it or not, it's seaworthy. Actually, it'll take anything to get thrown at offshore. Boat in a suitcase.
Stamey doesn't mince words. He knows what it takes to make a Post story.
At the New York Post, there's no such thing as an attorney. It's a lawyer. There's no such thing as a physician. It's a doctor. There's no such thing as Nietzsche. There's no such thing as Sartre. There's no such thing as any of this stuff. It's like, if it fits in a bikini, it goes in the Post. Unless, of course, it's bleeding, and then it goes in the Post. Of course, if it's bleeding in a bikini, then it makes first page. New York.
As night descends, the 6th day of 100-degree heat proves too much, and parts of New York find themselves faced with a frightening flashback to 1977. Once again, the power is out.
Just in case there's a riot, they want to be prepared.
Washington Heights, a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood on the northern tip of Manhattan, is totally without power.
New York, no lights. You can't step to me with no lights.
Stamey is dispatched to cover the crisis.
I'll be back. I'm just going to make a round. I'm with the Post. Can't answer anything. I understand. They're unable to talk to us. They'll get in trouble. It's called an unauthorized press conference, and they can get fired for it.
Stamey is in his element. In a blackout, anything could happen.
Listen, I'm going to just keep an eye on things. If you need me, you know, if something happened, you see it's unjust, or it's, you know, the people should know about it in New York. There's my card. I mean, before there was 1 or 2 lights on in some of the buildings, but at this point, nothing. This looks like it has potential. It's just mostly kids playing. It has the potential to turn into something other than fun. But I mean, they're not doing anything bad, but this is how it starts. Cops move in, shut it down. Somebody throws something from a roof. Let's go see what's going on down here. It sounds loud and chaotic, so. Hi, it's Stamey returning a page. Now I gotta get quick quotes? How about you give me just 1 or 2 sentences about how this affected exactly you tonight?
The food is all going bad and stuff.
The food?
Yeah.
Going bad. How is this different than a normal night in New York?
I'm suffocating. I've never noticed like the stars. I never noticed the stars in New York City, and for the first time in my whole life,
I never noticed the stars.
Stamey, with a nose trained for disaster, thinks he smells one brewing.
I'm on Sherwood and Elwood. Got looting. People breaking into stores. Now they're prying open the steel burglar grate on the outside of a bodega or some kind of variety store. I think I should stick around up here. Just instinct says that shit's hitting the fan. Excuse me. I'm a reporter. I'm not a cop. Can you just tell me, I mean, just for the paper, and I won't use your name or anything, you can tell me about going in the store.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Nobody wanted to say anything?
Stamey wants to connect with real people to find out what's going on. He's curious, friendly, but determined.
I'm not a cop. I'm not on the force of evil here. I mean, it's a sensitive question, but I mean, it's just a bodega. I mean, what, people need food or?
Yeah.
What's going on? It's hard because I don't want to mind somebody's business. I'm not going to say anything, get anybody in trouble, but just tell me what's happened. They broke in this store, they took money?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of money? Listen, if anything else was to go on, where would I go to like talk to people that were doing things? Dykeman? It's up on Dykeman? That's where my car is. Okay, this one woman said, quote, "Everybody's afraid." Said a lot of boys broke into the store. They took a lot of money. They took everything. Said, "I'm afraid. I don't like this. The owner is a friend of mine." Period, close quote. Well, that's a story.
There were lots of ways to play this story. Police presence was swift and dramatic. Looting and criminal activity, while evident at night, didn't make the police crime blotters. Why, the next morning, the headline would give Mayor Rudy Giuliani a soapbox to take on the city's electric utility. Con Edison.
You know, this is the way I feel. If this would have happened downtown, They would have had like the lights like this. Giuliani, they gotta kill that.
Oh, wait a minute.
They gotta kill Giuliani. I don't care.
Well, wait.
I have freedom of speech.
Wait. Freedom of speech. I'll send it in the way you say it. The boss.
As is often the case with Post coverage, we are reminded that the Post likes Giuliani, and blackout coverage fades into history as a new day begins. Do American newspapers today publish too much sex and gossip? You tell us at ANE.com.